Hi there. Today I want to talk about breathing effortlessly. 2 weeks ago, I had a sudden awareness while I was teaching a meditation class and we were doing a breathing practice. I became aware of how fast I was breathing and that there was a lot of anxiety underneath it. And I wasn't aware how COVID was affecting me. I hope that my share will help you if you're experiencing sadness, depression, anxiety, whatever you may be uh, experiencing today. As a Tai Chi student, I know there's 3 levels of breathing. One is when the person next to you cannot hear you breathe. The second is when you cannot hear yourself breathe. And the third is when you cannot feel yourself breathe. Well, I have a long way to go, but I'm no longer in the first stage of the person next to me hearing that I'm breathing. I have moved to the next stage of, of softening my breathing. And I shared last week the work of Patrick McKeown and the Oxygen Advantage book. I took my Bolt score, as he advises, and I was surprised that it was not worse. The way you do a Bolt measurement, which is a body oxygen level test, is you take a breath in, you exhale, and you hold the exhale, and you see how many seconds you can hold your breath. And I used my phone app, the timer on my phone app. And I could hold my breath for 16 seconds. After practicing this breathing technique now for almost 3 weeks, I'm at 24 seconds. And that's a great place to be because physical exertion, exercising should begin at 20. So I had really neglected my body, and I'm glad that I'm on this journey. So what's important about this? What's important about this is that I've stopped feeding my anxiety. And it's one step that I can take to stop the cycle of keeping the anxiety building worse and worse and more and more and more and anxious. So the next step that I took, that was my first step to stop feeding the anxiety. The next step is to ask myself a coaching question, and I'm a functional medicine certified health coach. And so I use the same technique that I would use with a client. And I asked myself, what was life like before COVID? What was different? Well, before COVID, I was going to the gym about 3 or 4 times a week. And I was dancing a country western with a partner, and we were practicing progressive country two-step every Friday evening, and I was doing yoga on Sundays. And when COVID came, I stopped everything. It's been 6 months since I have come home to my body and taken care of it the way I take care of my body. And my question to you is, are you taking care of your body today? Step 3, as a functional medicine health coach, we always strive to get to the root cause of an illness, of a situation. And frequently, it's not physical at all. It's very often a perception. So I ask myself the coaching question, what limiting belief is fueling your anxiety? The wisdom that we seek is already within us. Within a day, I had the answer. My trauma story is I'm all alone and there's no one to support me. This is what my 4-year-old believes, and it wasn't true then and it's not true now. I have incredible support from a beautiful daughter, from my son in law, from my partner, Paul, from amazing friends, from Geek Squad that I can pick up the phone and call, and most importantly, from the Holy Spirit. So I'd like to close with the words of Thich Nhat Hanh. You can't heal what you do not acknowledge. Go back and take care of yourself. Your body needs you. Your feelings need you. Your perceptions need you. Your sufferings need you to acknowledge it. Go home and be there for all these things. I still have a long way before I breathe like a Tai Chi master, but I'm taking steps to get there. And I have made enormous strides to reduce my anxiety in the last 3 weeks. I hope my sharing helps you to consider your uniqueness and how you might come home to yourself in a way that's perfect for you. I'm Diana Liz, founder of Rejuvenating Lifestyle for mind, body, health, and happiness, wishing you a life of flourishing. I would appreciate any comments and suggestions. Thank you.